The attribute that kept coming to mind was humility. Humility can be defined as being strong, not bold, quiet, not speechless, sure, not arrogant. So it is with our valedictorian. It gives me the greatest pleasure to introduce the valedictorian for the class of 2013, Gail Dillon South.
Yeah. Hoop, 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 hoop.
I would like to tell you all a story. This is personally my favorite story, but it is pretty long, so I guess I can just give the less condensed version. So there was once a little boy. He was a typical 5-year-old. And about 9 years ago, he entered a completely new world. He entered the kindergarten class of St. Frances Cabrini. He took one look around and started crying because he didn't see his mother anywhere. He was very scared and shy. Little did he know that this school would later become his home. As the years passed, he eventually grew accustomed to his surroundings. He made some great friends and had some amazing experiences. Gradually, the boy in his class began the process of bonding. Every year, they became closer and closer, adding new members to their little community along the way. Soon they became a family, not a class. And so here I am, 9 years later, and I cannot even begin to describe how incredible of a journey it has been for me. 9 years ago, I would have never imagined how close I would become with my class. We are truly brothers and sisters now. This year has been jam-packed with different experiences. Honestly, at the beginning of the year, I was anxious about what this year would bring because of rumors that the classes were hard or that the teachers were strict. Now I see that my anxiety was foolishness because this year has become the best school year for me yet. It has come to a point where I enjoy coming to school, not as much for the school part, but for the boxes checked off by Mrs. Behrens. Mrs. Lawrence telling Greg and Shannon to stop being Twitter-pated for the 100th time, or the fun that can unfold with the Matthew Hicks in the room. No matter what it is, there are memories just waiting to be made in every single class. Together, we have been through so much. We have definitely had our ups and downs, and recently we may have even had more downs than ups. We have endured storms that destroy the community, but we have always been there to build ourselves back up. Moving on, we will have to go our separate ways. We will not always be there for each other as St. Frances Cabrini brothers and sisters. I'm personally very nervous, and I will have a very difficult time letting go of the safety of my home. During the school year, we literally spend more time awake at this school than at home. It will be very challenging to enter an entirely new world in high school. As Mrs. Behrens always says, we are little fish diving into an enormous pond. We will face difficulties around every corner, but we must trust in God to help us. As it says in the Bible, we can do all things through Christ who strengthens us. But we must also remember our roots. The roots derive from St. Frances Cabrini. We must be very proud that we have graduated from this terrific school. As I have already said, the journey that lies ahead is mysterious, and we do not know what will happen. Leaving the comfort of SFC will be one of the hardest tasks in our young lives so far. But to quote one of my classmates, every story has an end, but in life, every end is a new beginning. Thank you.